Riddle. How to stay in Europe after flying for 14 hours by plane. Answer. Go to Réunion. A remote island in the Indian Ocean, La Réunion is a French overseas territory located between Madagascar and Mauritius. The total area of the island is 2,512 square kilometers, with a population of 866,506 people. Roughly a quarter of this population lives in the ethnically diverse capital of Saint-Denis. The island is home to one of the most active volcanoes in the world, Piton de la Fournaise, creating a unique landscape that is now a World Heritage Site. The combination of extreme weather, dense population and diverse landscape is an extremely challenging backdrop for building infrastructure. The original coastal road that connected the two main urban centers of the island, Saint-Denis and La Possion, was located between the sea and the cliff, which made it subject to natural phenomena such as landslides, rainfloods, frequent tides. All this contributed to the fact that the road often became impassable and unused. This continued for about 64 days a year, with a direct impact on trade, which is 60% dependent on freight traffic along the Littoral route, which is part of the road. With this in mind, the Réunion authorities intend to create a faster and safer coastal road to facilitate travel by providing infrastructure to reduce traffic congestion and improve the reliability, comfort and safety of users. Estimated cost €2 billion. The new coastal road is 12.5 kilometers long and located 80 to 300 meters from the coast to avoid natural disasters. The road consists of three main sections, including a 5.4 km coastal viaduct and two dikes, an interchange and a dike linking La Grande Chaloupe and La Possion. At 5.4 km, it is the longest viaduct of its kind in French territory and at around 30 meters wide. The deck will have a flexible dual 3-lane configuration that can accommodate a future public transport lane. Over a limited period of time, 19 million tons of soil had to be brought in to build the embankments. This had to be done on the island itself. This was one of the biggest problems, since the area of the island is small and these materials are not easy to find. The project also involves the world's largest offshore platform crane. This crane was designed and manufactured by Enerpac. It is installed on an offshore platform. Taking into account the complexity of the facility and its location, it was decided to manufacture reinforced concrete structural elements on land in order to avoid the influence of the tides and reduce the time of work on the water. Two production sites were created in the port area for the manufacture of finished piers and segments. New production, large-scale work, large investments led to the creation of additional jobs. In total, 19,000 people are involved in the project, which had a positive effect on the economy of the island. The island has a unique environment in which marine mammals and rare bird species must be protected, as well as the Indian Ocean with all its beautiful coral reefs. In other words, extreme caution is required. Placing the blocks that protect the embankment from the sea is a very difficult task. The builders had to know where to place them. Since the water of the Indian Ocean is not always transparent, it was therefore necessary to find the correct location under the water. Drones were used to study the riverbed, the data from which was processed to obtain a three-dimensional point cloud. An accurate digital terrain model built in Civil 3D helped to more accurately design the foundations of the supports, organize water drainage and optimize earthworks. In addition, photography was carried out during the construction process to monitor the progress of work and track changes in the state of the river bed due to rains. During the construction of the sea route, 1386 segments were manufactured at the new production facilities, each of which weighs 2.4 thousand tons, as well as 48 piers. All parts of the structure are delivered to their places by barges and installed using a launch beam 278 meters long and 16 giant tower cranes, the lifting capacity of which varies from 35 to 220 tons. Given the open sea location, the infrastructure is exposed to particularly harsh weather and sea conditions such as cyclones and tides, as well as sensitive and variable geotechnical conditions. Therefore, the assembly and protection of the road was a necessity. The viaduct is designed to last 100 years and withstand exceptional impacts, including collisions of sea vessels. Importantly, the lower part of the deck is located at an altitude of 13 to 22 meters above sea level, beyond the reach of the highest waves. The 3.6 km road between La Grande Chaloupe and La Vladicione will be a double track with 3 lanes.